Hello, greetings out there to everyone in YouTube land. Hello to the mystics and the dreamers out there. My name is Belle. I'd like to do kind of some tarot inspiration today using 3 different decks of tarot cards. So I have those chosen, but I haven't really looked at them yet, except for one that popped out, which so far is Queen of Cups. That's from the Crystal Visions Tarot deck. So we've got Queen of Cups, which is always a great card. It's like a strong female energy, strong person who's in tune with her own psyche and her own emotions. I really like that. So that's kind of cool. It's off to a good start already. Just as a little update about what I'm doing or what I've been thinking about recently. I'm still interested in different imaginative and consciousness expanding ideas. For instance, I'm trying to remember my dreams more. I like to have more lucid dreams, and I would like to get into astral travel as much as I can, but I haven't quite crossed that threshold yet. So that's kind of what my motivation is right now, because my passion in life is consciousness expanding stuff. My passion is kind of what I call sci-fi, which to me isn't science fiction. It's just like things that are kind of strange about life. A lot of new age or far out books these days will talk about the multidimensional human experience. So I'm interested in all that kind of stuff, but I'm still learning. So I'm not at the point where I'm not confident about the ideas. I just know that I'm really motivated to learn more. So that's been going well. I should do another book video, probably, just go over some more of the ideas that way. So that won't be this video, obviously, because this is about tarot cards more. And I'm going to call this, I think, Freestyle Tarot, because I don't really read the cards in an oracle way. I just kind of interpret them in a fun and inspirational way. Another thing I wanted to mention is yesterday I was enjoying doing some kind of like cleansing, or I don't know what you would call it, but I was using incense, and I tried a new thing which is new to me. I think it's called Palo Santo. It's the so it means you can burn this this little piece of wood that's like sacred, from a sacred tree, I think. And you can look up more about it. I'm not sure what the details are, but it smells really good. It kind of smells like pine or like a campfire or something. Obviously, be careful whenever you're working with fire. And I have this little ceramic seashell that I use for it, and that's been really fun. So it's kind of interesting, like I feel like the cynical side of me is always having a reaction to different stuff. Like the cynical part of me isn't allowing me to fully immerse myself in all the weird ideas that I'm interested in. So I'm just going to be setting the cynicism aside for as much as I possibly can, setting the cynicism aside, and just like getting on with my life. I know that so-called like mainstream culture is pretty cynical, pretty skeptical of different stuff, but I'm just gonna follow my passion and my real motivation in life, which is very much like weird stuff. For instance, I've noticed that in a lot of books they'll say like such and such, and there'll be a far out topic. They'll be like, this is not mystical. And I don't know why we're so afraid of mysticism in our culture, because I love mysticism, in all different ways of defining it, and so that's my interest, is the mystical. And I really see life as being kind of dreamlike and taking on different imaginative qualities, if that's what we're open to, if we're interested in a reality that is more imaginative and more dreamlike. So that's what I want to write about, that's what I want to do, that's what my motivation and my passion is. And so to do that, you have to set aside the skepticism for the most part and set aside the cynicism. Okay, so those are the things I wanted to go over at the beginning of the video, and now I have a lot of tarot cards drawn, so we'll see what happens. The tarot decks I'm using today are Crystal Visions Tarot, and then I'm going to use Deviant Moon Tarot, which is very deviant. Very weird. I like it, but it's weird. And then to finish up, Paulina Tarot. Okay, so let's see what I've drawn. Like I said, the very first card that popped out is Queen of Cups. She's so elegant. She's so confident. This is about strong female energy. And sometimes in our culture, women, especially women's sexuality, is seen from a perspective of men, I guess. And I think that's pretty messed up because obviously a woman's sexuality belongs to her. So it's not, the perspective is skewed if we're always looking at women in terms of how appealing they are to others. It should be about someone's personal sense of who they are and their confidence and their own sexuality. So I think the Queen of Cups is a reminder to keep your perspective positive. Don't listen to bad ideas about what the perspective on women's sexuality should be, and keep it in a positive sense of what is great about feminine qualities, what's great about women in all kinds of ways. Okay. Let's see what the next card is. The Hanged Man. Sometimes I think the traditional interpretation of the Hanged Man is seeing things from a different perspective. But to me, whenever I see this card, it reminds me of being stuck, because obviously if you're hanging by your feet, you can't carry on the path, and you can kind of see a path there among the trees. So I think this card is a reminder to get unstuck as much as you can and to keep going on your path and make your path your own. Okay, third card is King of Swords. It's kind of an ominous card with the crows. This could be about getting in touch with your shadow side. This reminds me about facing the things that are a little bit fearsome in life, and you can do this through a simple visualization. I did this over the weekend. What I did was I realized that it was holding me back to shy away from things that were intimidating to me. And obviously you want to stay safe in your physical environment, but in terms of your psyche and in terms of visualizing things, you can face your fears and transmute that energy into something different. So this reminds me, with the crows is what I'm mainly basing this on, to get in touch with your fears in a visualization and to transmute that fear energy into something more usable in a positive sense for you. Okay, this is funny. 10 of Swords, someone stabbed in the back with 10 swords, and she's pretty much dead, deceased at this time. Reminds me of that Monty Python sketch, like the parrot is definitely dead. It's like, deceased, no longer with us, no longer here. This person was stabbed in the back 10 times. So what does this remind me of? I'm not sure. What is this card about? It's kind of about, is it about zombies? This card is about zombies. It's kind of about our woundedness, maybe, because she definitely died from a sword wound in the imagery of this card. But I think it's about how to face, like I was just talking about facing your fears. And I think in a visualization you can face your sense of woundedness too, and then carry on and you might be a zombie because if you're already deceased, you would be a zombie. Anyway, okay, let's see what the Deviant Tarot says. What kind of imagery comes up in the Deviant Tarot? The first card is, wow. See, this card is like very much, I don't know, just like, I guess I should show the viewer, but okay, so you've got, it's Two of Cups. You've got a naked woman and a skeleton. So this woman, it's kind of interesting because I was just talking about women's sexuality, and it's almost like, I kind of feel like this sometimes, well, just when if I'm thinking about historic or traditional things, because like basically in life, in the year 2015 or whatever it is, we've been handed a bunch of crap from historic stuff and from different traditions that never worked out. I'm just talking about like anything that's less than freedom and equality for everyone. So I almost feel like this card to me means that women are still accepting something that's like second best or last or something that's not good for them. So it's like the skeleton is even clothed and then the woman is naked. So it's almost like, I feel like it's almost saying that women keep accepting stuff that's not appropriate, or we keep being like, oh, it's okay to have these weird standards where women are supposed to be attractive to everyone, and that's bizarre. Like, it's not really about freedom and equality. And maybe I'm thinking about just like mainstream media too much. But this card is saying, to me, it's saying, don't accept this goblet from the skeleton. Walk on. I don't know, it's so interesting. It's like the woman in this card is being very vulnerable and trusting, but her trust is misplaced. So that's kind of interesting. Okay. Second card is the Five of Swords. It's kind of like a strange character sticking his tongue out and walking away. This is about not facing something, maybe. The third card is Seven of Pentacles. It's a bleeding tree. It's like we're trying to do everything to nature to get the money, even if it's painful for nature. And the last one from the Deviant Tarot is Two of Swords. You've got this creature who is locked in battle, basically with a part of himself. Whoa. These are some interesting topics that are coming up through these cards. This is very interesting. I like how everything's kind of tying together, at least in the interpretations. Okay, last four cards, and then we'll be done. This is from the Paulina Tarot, of course. Okay, Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles to me is about giving and receiving, at least the way it's portrayed here. You hear a lot of spiritual speakers talk about the importance of giving and receiving, like love and compassion and prosperity. Some people talk about prosperity a lot. The next one is Two of Cups. Got this couple, these two people who are in love. Oh, this is so interesting. Okay, look how differently these cards are portrayed. So this was the Two of Cups, but in the Deviant Tarot, it's much different, because like this Two of Cups, they're actually could be in love, or they're having a good relationship in the Two of Cups. But in the Deviant Tarot, it's a messed up relationship that's based on lies and deception, or I don't know what, but it's kind of weird with the imagery here. And here we have the lighthearted version. Two of Cups, sitting in a flower. And they even have their pets there too. Everything is even and balanced and nice. And third card, Knight of Swords. I was just talking about deception. This card is like sinister. Someone's hiding things. What is he hiding? And fourth card is Strength. That's a great card to end on, yes. Strength card. We've got a lion with wings and a strong female character. The Strength card, that's a great card to end on. I'll let you contemplate this card on your own. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in to this freestyle tarot reading. Hope it gave you a little bit of something to mull over or think about. And I will see you next time. Thanks a lot. Bye.